here today. Some things in the 3D really have me feeling like, I guess, just like confused, overwhelmed. Things are just like moving around in my head, but without any like purpose. So, this space is as much for me as it is for you. And now I want to center and ground myself in love and give gratitude and thanks to all the higher vibrational energies, archangels, ancestors, uh, highest selves, anything of love and light to support this space and raise our vibrational energy. I'm just so happy to be able to find a little quiet space where I can just feel my own energy and raise our vibrational energy together. Lately, I've discovered some new types of gifts that is that are kind of being revealed to me. Things I kind of always knew or did intuitively, but not realizing that it was something else. Yeah. Oh, I got some notes. There we are. We're back live. Hey, Anita. There we are. We're back live. Hey, Anita. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. I always feel like, what could be wrong in this moment, right? It's Friday. We're having some quiet time. Hi, Naruto. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. This space is just to seems like there's lots of interruptions today too, which is just, I mean, this is where we're at today. And it was that feeling that brought me out here for like a little space and quiet contemplation. Yeah. Thank you for all the loves. Hi, Nita. How are you guys doing? Um, yeah, so everything is just great and getting better the more time I spend in here and the more people who are in this space. So I really need to work on finding a little bit more regularity in, um, you know, in in this format that I'm doing. I know that there's going to be more short videos that I'm producing, and I'm also going to have these lives still just because the energy is so amazing. And my shorts that are a little bit longer are going to be kind of focused on all of the crystals that I have, what they do, what their purpose is, and, meditating on the energy and vibration that they give off, stuff like that. But as we all know, just like divination and tarot, crystals are kind of like, what do I want to say? What is it called? Placebo effect. That's it. It's like a placebo effect. It's something externally that your minds can recognize as this serves that purpose. And then, because it's all just in your head anyway, you make your reality. So if you believe that that's true, then it is. And if you know that you don't necessarily need those things, then that's true too. Yeah. Mame, how are you? I don't know what that says, but I'm sure it says, hi, hello, I'm having a great day. I'm so grateful to be alive, to be here, to be in this space, sharing energy with each other, regardless of distance or time or space. That's why it's the 5D. Yeah. I'm so excited you guys were able to stop in today. I know my energy is not as pristine as it's been in the past. Yes, Anita, you can. You subscribed, right? I saw you like too, so of course. Let me warm up my cards. There we go. And you think of your question, Anita, and then we will get an answer. And the reason I use tarot cards is because it seems like kind of a random way to feel the energy. Hey, how are you? I cannot even attempt. But is that, like, yeah, I don't even know. It's beautiful, swirly characters. I'm sure it's a wonderful name. Of course it is. You're in here. Everybody who makes it in here is someone who's already on their path or knows their purpose. Vibes with me. You're part of my soul family. All of that stuff is good and true for you being here. When will you get married and who will be your husband? Anita, that's two questions. And timing is always a little funny, right? So I don't really, there's a couple times I've asked the tarot about timing of things and it doesn't feel like it's the same uh accuracy as some of the things when we just release the idea of time. Okay. So I'll answer the second one. Who will be your husband? What qualities will they have? How will Anita know that the person is the one? Oh, let me see how many cards that is because it's a lot. Okay, 7. All right. Here we start with the 3 of Wands. You're kind of like surveying the land, like who is available out there for marrying? It's going to be someone that you do not expect, never knew, even though they were, what do I say, like so close to home or like already around you. It's like something is going to come out, some action, some divine guidance of like, oh, hey, you should, you know, ask this person to go eat lunch or something like that. Like something's going to happen and you're just going to be like, what? Let me see what these are. Okay, this one is you walking away from something. What's your... Okay, Anita, I apologize. I need to do a little assistance for those in our chat. Thank you, B Barbu, for your energy and I would say opinion or understanding of your belief structure. And please know that this space is highly protected. I would ask that before you say what I'm doing is wrong, that you ask your God of that Bible, do they know me? Ask Jesus, do they know me? Am I good? Am I someone who is doing beneficial things? And then come back and tell me what you heard. I really want to know. And also, I would just say that as much as it seems like you need to be telling everybody else the right or wrong things to do, that's not really your job. That's God's job. You believe in a God that's all powerful, that punishes and loves, that is like a big parent to you. That's cool. You better go obey what he's saying. Don't stay here when I'm reading cards. And be sure you're not giving any vibrations here that are not aligned because you will just get booted out. And if you insist on staying after you've been requested to leave, generally not great things happen. I don't want that for you. So please just like move along. If you're not meant to be here, that's fine. But I do know that you are here for a purpose, and that was probably to learn that there are many other options and belief systems rather than just yours. You could quote all of them at me that you like. I know who I work for. Okay, so B Barbu, thank you again for your comment. I appreciate the interaction. Yeah, but that's 2 strikes. One more, and then I boot you out. So you can either go yourself, stay here and be quiet, or else. There's something you're leaving behind, Anita. I'm so sorry that got like interrupted and derailed, but it really needed to be said. It did. obviously, because it's alive, there's interaction. They really wanted to interact and I guess be in the position of the knower who is right and wrong, like the emperor. So you're leaving behind this idea that your partner is an emperor, the one that makes all the rules for you, the one that is harsh and demanding. These are like things that I'm hearing, right? An emperor who acts like this doesn't care if anybody's going along with him, doesn't care if they're using all of their intellect and knowledge, that just doesn't care. Kind of sad to see him go, but he's not changing to make them want to stay. So this is the type of emperor that's how you know that's not the one. But the one is waiting for you and you will know it. You will know it. Just like I said, like it's going to come out of the blue. Whew, I just got the chills. And you'll know. You'll know what's right for you. And it's a relationship that is like built on legacy. Like married for many, many years. Yeah. That's awesome. Anita, I love that for you. So just keep on the lookout, right? Never know where they're going to show up, right? Because as the Bible says, we will not know the time. We don't know when it will happen. All we need to do is wait patiently in gratitude and the knowledge that is already coming towards us, right? So give thanks. I would even say, okay, this is what I heard. Start, the way I pray is with gratitude. So I thank God for these things. So I would even say, start praying like, thank you for the protection of my future husband. Thank you for all of the qualities that you would want them to have. And also, thank you for making sure that we meet each other, like all of these kind of things, like that will also help. And I was just talking to someone else about this who is looking for a new job, and what I'm trying to get them to do is to start envisioning in their mind exactly like what their workday would be like. Where would the job be located? What does it look like? Do you have an office? Do you have a cubicle? Is there a window? Who works with you? Who who do you report to and who reports to you? And when you can start kind of solidifying in your mind exactly what you want, same thing with a love interest, right? Once you know exactly what you want, that's when you can identify it. That's when you can see it. That's when you can start to get closer to closer to find, closer to God. All of that stuff. Oh, I'm running out of water. I know, I'll try something else. So that is that. I feel like I want to pull a few cards just for the general collective, but probably need to do myself first because when I came into this space, it was to try and quiet my mind and get away from all of the frenetic feeling of go, 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 do, do, do. So, and I know that I should read for myself because it ensures the messages I receive are also clearer. The messages to share with others. So this is for me. What do I need to know about the energy today and what's happening? I'm seeing the Empress in here. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles. You know what that means. I am getting some good money. Oh. Yep. I feel like one more. Yep. Wow. I've got a lot of major arcana, y'all. Okay. So first, I have the Lovers and Victory. It's like a victory in love, which is totally true, and I'm so very grateful to be celebrating 20 years with my husband over this last weekend, which is awesome. There's some change coming for me, for sure. And I think that the message is I can fulfill any change required by understanding I make my own reality and teaching others to do the same. Yep. that be it. That is my purpose. I appreciate the reminder. All right, collective. What does the collective need to know for today and maybe this weekend? Like, what kind of energies can we expect over the next couple of days for our soul family collective? Okay, I know it was a lot, but I was kind of like getting the story right as it came out, and so I kept pulling until we got to the end. So, King of Pentacles, right? Here you are. It takes effort, a lot of effort, to be the King of Pentacles, to be open to receiving and open to abundance, knowing that you are totally abundant and there is, you know, the work, the physical work is required, but also mental work. How do you get to be the King of Pentacles? Tough work, a lot of work, and collaboration with others. That's how you get to be the King of Pentacles. What else? Oh, yeah. There are things that are hidden on this path, and there is choices you will have to make. But in the end, you level up even beyond the King of Pentacles to the Empress. Divine feminine energy of having abundance all around you, open to receive more, knowing that you're worth more. Sounds like a good weekend. And, oh, I just got chills when I saw this. Ace of Swords was on the bottom of the deck. That's how we know this is the straight truth. This is also how we know that Archangel Michael is in this space with us, as always, protecting and guiding. And we are so, so grateful for that amazing energy. Yeah. What time is it now? Oh, I haven't been out here very long. We can chat some more. Probably for at least another 10 minutes, which is awesome. I know it's been a while. And I'm ever called more and more to create. I'm ever called, and I split the deck on judgment, to create, to create, to create, to be seen, to be known, to use my light to light others. I know that this space is amazing and magical, filled with miracles. So many miracles. I'm so, so grateful. And that's all I ever want to consider is just having some quiet space in my mind where I don't need to think, I don't need to do, I can just be. And I think I need more of this. In fact, it's not that I think I do, I know I need more of this time where the whole goal is to just be in high vibrational energy with other people who are on a similar path, part of my soul family, or also earth angels. Yeah. I'm finally, like, I feel like I'm clearing out those feelings of like confusion and anxiety. Like, so wow, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you all for being here with me too. It's appreciated. It's definitely appreciated. Your energy and your comments. And I just wanted to say, like, maybe they're not still here, but I want to say thank you, B. Barbo, for bringing your energy, but then also listening and honoring my request of choosing for yourself or no longer commenting. And I really appreciate that you didn't need me or these energies to show you the door. I appreciate that. Magician. Lots of like major arcana cards today, which is like, of course, it's fabulous. We got big energies rolling around lately. Just saw the 5 of Pentacles, and that is always a call to, one, don't draw attention to any of your weaknesses, right? If someone wants to think you are better than you are, richer than you are, have more fashion, style, education, whatever they believe about you that is positive or you feel is beyond your actual person, you don't need to tell them or correct them, right? The correct answer to any compliment is thank you. Not, oh, well, maybe, but I can't do this, I don't do that, and why? Why? If someone has a positive opinion of you, there's no need to change it. Let them believe whatever they want. And if they have a negative opinion of you, then especially don't care about what they want. And also just help them move on their way. And I've found the best way to do that is to shine as brightly as possible, because those who are not supposed to be around you in your energy will be the ones who are triggered by that. Triggered in being angry, triggered in the feeling of like, why do they get to do that and I don't? Triggered in, there's so many people who are triggered by other people's happiness as a choice, right? Because you choose to be happy or not. And really, a lot of people get triggered by that because they don't believe that it's a choice. And then they're upset that why is this person happy and I'm not? Yeah. And all I can say to that is you should just stay in your own lane, right? Mind your own business. If someone is happy, be happy for them. If someone is sad, ask why. It's this saying that I've heard, which is like, the only time to look in at someone else, your neighbors, your friends, people around you, whatever, the only time you look into what they have is to say, do they have enough? Right? And then if they don't, help. Somebody's sad about something here. Whoa! These are the heavy feelings I'm getting. You'll regret it if you rush in to free yourself from something that you are still connected to. You have to make the choice to be unconnected first. And then you can celebrate the truth that is yours without that person holding you back, or their energies influencing your own energy and the things that are for you, the blessings that are for you. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. I hope that wasn't your energies I was just reading. If it was, the only thing to know is this too shall pass, right? If you're super happy and it's the most amazing day, guess what? The day ends. If you're super sad and have lost someone or something, that also ends. Which is good. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. It's good that things are always changing and there's transitions, and I will always say the truth is that happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy, you choose to help others, you choose to be a light in the world, or not. You choose to walk your path or not. Not everybody's path is to be an earth angel. Even those in my soul family don't all have the same path or purpose. It's more like all of us combined fulfill the roles necessary to increase the energy and vibration. Yep. I'm sorry if you can hear any noise, like I'm in a parking garage. So there's people who get in their car, start it up, and drive away, and then people who come back. But by the door is where I get the best signal, which is the most important thing. And it's not hot in the sun. It's out here, which is great. It's super great. I can't, I'm already like, I can't wait to go home. But really, it's just this feeling that I can't wait to relax. And the truth is that I can relax in this moment with y'all, just like you're doing with me. it is so amazing and unfathomable how people that we do not know, who live on the other side of the world, who have different experiences from us, speak different languages from us, we all still have very similar wants, desires, and needs as individual people, right? People want to have enough. People want to be happy. People want to have, a happy family, happy life, clean water, clean food, clean air. Those things are priceless and they're not even available to everybody anymore. Like, I'm here in the US. Can you really get clean water? I don't know. I see about 90% of people just drink water out of plastic bottles that are purchased because the tap water isn't clean. Clean food is a problem too, right? It's not always available and easy for everyone. And clean air, we know that's a problem too. With so many things like wildfires and stuff like that happen, that can affect that. However, because I'm delving too deeply into the 3D right now, the truth is that those things are only in your life if you believe that they are. Because where I'm at today, I've got clean air, I've got clean water, I've got clean food. I've got this technology here to connect me to you all. There's just so much all the time that is wonderful and grateful. And if you want to talk about negative things that are someone else's reality, that's fine if you choose that reality for yourself too. But here I am coaching myself that I shouldn't have even been thinking those things because they are not true. I have clean water, I have clean food, I have clean air. And so does everyone around me that I see. And when I am confronted with someone who doesn't have those things, then I work to assist them to get out of that situation of believing that they don't have these things. Yeah. I think the funnest thing about being in 5D all the time is like suddenly it doesn't seem so crowded. And I don't know how else to explain it except for it's like the whole earth, right? Light and dark together, everybody, every person, right? This is like the 3D. And in the 5D, it's almost like it's two separate Earths where the people on this Earth are high vibrational, positive, affirming what they want, in control of their reality, knowing that they're the creator of their reality, knowing that their happiness is a choice up to them. And the other side that is still talking about the things that they don't like, worrying about the things that they don't want, unhappy about things that probably are not even very consequential to their lives, but they've been told that this is upsetting, right? There's a lot of space on the internet, I'm sure that you know, and on television where it's just like they want to you rile you up, get your energy up, and then use that energy for their purpose, which is not necessarily your purpose or for your benefit. Don't give your energy away. And it is a waste of time and energy to think about planning for the future, especially things that, oh, I need to plan for this just in case. No, it's not going to happen if you don't want it to, so don't even worry about that. Um, what? Like, where did I just go? Sometimes messages come in and then they don't get completed and they go out. But sometimes they'll come back. And if they do, it's because it was important. And haha, all right, I just heard forgiveness. So the the challenge, I think, with accepting responsibility of your happiness and your reality, you need to forgive yourself because there was a lot of time generally that you felt not responsible for that and played the victim of they did this to me, they made me feel this way, and all of those kind of things. And forgive yourself for being in those positions. Forgive yourself for believing that you're weak. Forgive yourself for not doing the things that you wanted to that would make you happy. There's so many people in this world who want things that they believe they're not worthy of and they cannot have. And there is truth in these words. However, it's up to that person to make the change. You cannot make anyone else happy. You cannot solve other people's problems. And you should not want to take on their negative karma by assisting them when they're learning a lesson. And that's it. That is it. That is all. If you subscribed, I've got a couple more minutes. I will give you a quick tarot reading for a question you have. You can ask it out loud or in the chat or just quietly to yourself. Thank you all for being here today. I'm so glad we were able to connect and share some energy. I'm grateful for those who have found this space and their path and are good and are happy and are choosing life and love and joy and laughter and miracles, because those things are equally or even more importantly available, because it's the light and dark again, right? So if there's like negative things, terrible things, awful things, it is guaranteed that to maintain the balance of the universe, the same amount of light is also available. The same power, strength, intensity of light is available that balances the darkness. So it's just a question of where you want to put your focus, how you want to feel. And right now, I'm going to sign off and go for a little walk. Even in the city, we can find places of nature to ponder why, as humans, we feel like we need to do so much. Because it's really not that hard. It doesn't have to be. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I am excited to connect with you all again more frequently in this space. And for now, take care. Keep your energy clean and high vibrational. When something brings you out of that place, look at it a little closer. See maybe what's underneath that. Why did you have that reaction? Or why is that upsetting to you? Those kind of things can help. But you don't want to spend all of your time trying to understand exactly why you were triggered, what needs resolved. Let's delve into this and delve into that. It doesn't have to be that deep. You can just be like, that's why I got upset about that. I'm not going to get upset about that anymore. Because it's your choice. And then, when anyone tries to bring you to some place you don't want to be, it's best to just say something like, I love you, I'm grateful, my energy needs a little space right now, and then we can circle back to this. And, I just heard God will give you the right words. If it's something that needs to be said, God will always give you the right words. Unless, of course, your words are judgment. Those are not words from God. He doesn't need you going around judging other people. He doesn't want that. You think Jesus did that? Do you think that's like the base truth of Christianity? Is that your job is to tell others they're wrong? That just brings a whole lot of bad vibes into this space, doesn't it? Isn't it better to look at what people do well and comment on that? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, I just have a couple more minutes, but it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just very negative and unnecessarily. Like, if God is everything and can be everything, why would he choose to be that way? I think the toughest thing to realize is that everything is all part of God, all light and dark, right? Even even myself being an earth angel, sometimes I get questions in my mind that make me feel not good, and I know that's some energy I just send on my way. But also the truth is that sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. And I think that's true of every human being, right? If we have light and dark all within us, then we do experience these things, and that's okay. That's part of our humanity. But we don't need to cling on to the darkness or make preparations considering that the darkness would, arrive. We can just stay in the light, and anytime the darkness dares to show its face to us, we say, thank you for that lesson, and reaffirm your reality, which is like, okay, this over here, yep, that's not something I'm interested in, so I'm gonna go put my focus over here where there's happy trees and plants and birds and all kinds of things that help me wonder in the nature and its abundance. Okay, I'm heading out. Bye.